Hello, my favorite friends. Welcome to Arteagan Weekly Bread, your spiritual board meeting. I am your Madam President of the Arteagan, Natalee, spelled Natalee. Feel free to stay for all of the psychic, tarot, and astrology reports. Feel free to skip ahead as you are guided. I hereby officially call this meeting to order. Into the President's Report. So, my loves, this is going to be a great week. It's going to be an interesting, shocking, fun, interesting week. We do have a lot going on astrologically, but I'm also getting it psychically that this is going to be a pretty good week. So, you know, we've already made it this far. If you've already made it this far, you're going to keep making it and it's going to get better and better, okay? So no worries. Take like a load off already as you watch this. Just relax. It's going to be good stuff ahead. Really, really good things ahead. Really quickly, I just want to sort of explain why I've got Astrology 101, Tarot Talk, and Practical Magic. So the Astrology 101 is very foundational with astrology knowledge. And that is so that you can really integrate the important basics on a very fundamental level. So that when you understand, you know, the planet Jupiter in a very, very full way, you're going to get your own downloads. You're going to get your own hits. You're going to get your own intuitive, psychic little hunches about, you know, when you see there's a Jupiter aspect, or when you see, you know, even if you don't know everything else about astrology, you know Jupiter. So the Astrology 101 is foundational. It's very, very thick with that foundation, but it's also to explain the energies that are at work in yourself as well as in other people and even in the world a little bit, so you understand a little bit of what's going on and you can apply that way as well. But the whole three different areas it's still comprehensive. They all work together. So then the tarot talk and the practical magic, the practical magic is when you're putting energy work to use for yourself and you are doing higher levels of energy work. So the astrology is to understand more about the energies that we have available to us and how they're working in our own energy meridians through the natal chart. And then tarot talk is a really beautiful bridge between the two, where you don't have to be this great, you know, energy master to start doing energy work. You can start doing energy work immediately when you pick up a deck of tarot cards. We do have little energy centers in our hands, and that's part of how psychometry works, is when you are channeling the energies and you're shuffling your cards and you're doing your own spreads. So it really is really holistic and comprehensive. So that was a weird little side note, but what I'm really excited about most this week, you guys, is Venus. And I've been doing a lot of astral work at night when I'm trying to sleep, when my physical body's sleeping. And then of course, all the work that I do with personal readings and everything else that I'm, you know, channeling. There's a lot of astral work. I spend a lot of time doing astral work anyway. So this week, Venus is going to make 3 connections. And I told you this at some point before, that Venus is going to go ahead in Virgo and trine Pluto, Jupiter, Saturn, all in Capricorn. So this is the week that happens. Let me just jump right into the astrology report. Okay, the astrology report. So on Monday the 19th, this is a really interesting day because Jupiter is getting a square from Mars retrograde and then a trine from Venus. So, and then on the same day, we have that Mercury retrograding in Scorpio opposing, again, Uranus in Taurus. And this is the second of 3 that's going to happen. So go back to October 7th and see what was showing up or what you had going on at that time, because that's going to come back around and add a new insight, a new revelation. And in conjunction with Venus and Mars and Jupiter, it could be very, very exciting. Venus, Jupiter is going to expand some really beautiful feelings. Mars squaring Jupiter, there's still going to be frustration. And what I'm getting psychically with this week in particular is all these different energies, all these different planets, both of the luminaries, as they're all doing their thing individually. In your life, she's showing me all of these, how do I explain it? Hold on. She's showing me these little revolving, I don't know how to, and this is a problem, and I think it's Mercury retrogrades, that I've been shown a lot of things that I just don't know how to explain. I'm so sorry. It's really like frustrating for me as a psychic. Okay, so instead of explaining what I saw and what I'm being shown, I'm just going to explain to you what it means. So basically what this means is that every function of all of the planets right now and all of their energy work that they're doing when they connect with all the other planets, it's happening in your life in layers. And these layers happen, it's almost like Inception, where these layers are happening in divine timing, in accordance with what you came here to do and what you came here to be, and aligning your will with the universal and with your own soul's growth and soul's intention for this incarnation. So this is a perfect example. This Monday the 19th, with Jupiter receiving this beautiful trine from Virgo and then the square from Mars retrograding in Aries, there's going to be a revelation, there's going to be a surprise, there's going to be something new coming up. However, you will still have to wait. So there will be elements of excitement and beauty and love and grace and joy, but there will also be that frustration that is still sort of lingering with Mars retrograding in Aries. So the way you want to channel Mars square Jupiter, because that could also be a release of repressed anger and frustration. And it really does depend on how everyone is deciding to channel their energies, their own personal energies and the energies that they're receiving from the cosmos. So Monday the 19th is going to be very interesting, and the layers, it's layers is not even doing it justice. You know how I used to say for my golden oldies how time is not linear, time spirals. It's like that. It's how the past, present, and future are all happening simultaneously. That's what this week is in a very big way. So if you are tapping into energies that are all over the place or really positive or, high highs, low lows, and all in between, don't judge anything that you're feeling and anything that you're going through, because it's like you're healing, you're purging, and you're setting the groundwork for the future all at the same time, in different things, in different areas, in different layers, in different moments, like moment to moment. It's like you're healing, destroying, and building all at the same time. And especially for the cardinal signs, Cancer, Capricorn, Aries, and Libra, all of your areas of life are being triggered. So it's like there could be some frustrations in some areas and really great highs in other areas. So that's what I've got for Monday. So expect the unexpected. Expect some forward progression. And that's another thing about this opposition between Mercury retrograding in Scorpio opposing Uranus retrograding in Taurus, is that you're being broken out of something. You're being broken out of some sort of fear or restriction. You could feel like there was an opportunity that was lost to you and it comes back around and it's even better suited to you, but you might have to wait before it comes in fully, or before you can start it, or before you can have it. But you might just get the news of it, because Mercury is also the news and communication and information. So, okay, I'm going to move forward now because I could probably talk a lot about Monday. On Wednesday, we have Venus in Virgo trining now Pluto in Capricorn. So here you're getting this really outsized, supersized me great feeling on Monday. Wherever this Venus is in your life, she's detail oriented, and she's very happy on Monday because she's connecting with Jupiter in Capricorn, who is allowing us to not be overconfident and not count our chickens before they hatch, and to not take things for granted and not just expect things. And you're not going to, so it's like those two energies, Venus in Capricorn, Venus in Virgo, Jupiter in Capricorn, are really, really harmonious. They're the energies, those earthy, grounded energies. It's like you're not going to get excited for anything that is not super realistic, is what I want to say. So on Wednesday, when she connects to Pluto, there's an opportunity. I don't even want to say it. It's more than an opportunity. It's almost like a given, where your love nature, your feeling nature, what Venus is giving to you, is doubly transformative. And remember, these are just when these aspects go like exact. We're in these energies as like we go along. So with Venus and Pluto, the downside of that is like for some people it could be like super possessive, super paranoid, super jealous, super, Venus and Virgo can be really critical. Pluto and Capricorn can be super like manipulative and controlling. And it's like, I'm telling you, it's just how people decide to channel these energies. So I want you guys to use this energy to transform and alchemize something that you're, and I'm telling you, this is what she's showing me again about. I wish I could draw it. See, sorry. There's been a lot of downloads. There's been a lot of psychic activity. I'm feeling a lot better. That new moon in Libra, that Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, I was like, so it was very physically painful, but I'm feeling a lot better now. Anyway, so that's Wednesday. Right before, speaking of transforming and alchemizing, on Thursday, the 22nd, is when the sun shifts into Scorpio. And happy birthday, all the Libras, all you late degree Libras, and happy birthday, Scorpios, all you early degree Scorpios. This is when our solar, where is it? Yeah, it is Sunday. So I'll talk about it then. But the sun moving into the sign that Mercury is retrograding in is telling us that we gotta keep on digging. Gotta keep on, like Ichabod Crane, trying to figure out like the mysteries. And nothing's gonna hide from the sun. Like the sun's light is so bright that it gets into every nook and cranny. I put this on my Instagram that the light photons that are striking our eyes are billions and billions of years old. I mean, light can just continue and continue and continue. So that's kind of how I feel with the sun in Scorpio, that the rays of light, you're not going to miss anything. You're meant to see everything that you're seeing, everything that's coming to light right now. So all the information, all the revelations, all of the, you're meant to use all of that to discern and to learn from. Also follow me on Instagram. I follow back. I love following back because I love to see what you guys are up to and how your lives are going and all the stuff that you like and all the stuff you're excited about. But I'm also putting up more psychic tarot and astrology posts. I try to always have something on my story, something cool, something fun, something helpful or funny. So I'm having too much. And speaking of Instagram, I play this really fun game with all of my peeps on Instagram over the weekend, and I'm just having like way too much fun with my Instagram. Oh my God, you guys. I had it where you guys sent, oh yeah, please excuse all of any typos or oversights that you see. Mercury retrograde with this Mars retrograde. I'm like super excited, and then all the little oversights happen. So I had you guys send me your sexy songs, and then I would repost them. As long you send me the sexy song and then you send me your sun sign, so then I would repost it, and then you guys had to guess the sun sign that submitted the song. So it was really, really fun. Anyway, there are going to be more games. There are going to be more fun stuff. There's going to be even more and more and more on my Instagram. So follow me. I'll follow you back. And with the sun moving into Scorpio on Thursday, I know I'm talking fast. I can hear you talking to me like, she's talking too fast. Sorry. More secrets coming to light. But you want to look at this Scorpio place in your chart, because that is where you can alchemize. This is where you're meant to alchemize. This is where you're meant to transform energy, where you're doing your energy work in your life and you transform that energy work into something very positive. It doesn't have to be all dark and murky and, Scorpio dark. It doesn't have to stay that way. It's only dark because you have to know it and understand that darkness. But then you get out of it. You transform that into light, into the most adept, masterful Scorpio master ever. So that'll be cool. And then Friday we have the waxing gaining in light quarter moon in Aquarius. So this new moon in Libra I've been looking at it for months and going, God, I wonder what that's going to be like, but I'm happy to say that's working out very, very well. I'm very, very happy with it. But with this quarter moon, there's a challenge to that new moon beginning. And the new moon was already very challenged with that T-square energy. So this quarter moon is going to challenge again, crisis in action, where you have to take an action and you have to make a decision. You have to steer how that full moon's going to go, which, I would just take it as a crisis in action and just doing the very best that you can to align with your own spiritual integrity and to not betray your spiritual integrity, and not to betray your own personal conviction for what you want in your life and the energies that you will accept in your life. Because Mercury retrograding in Scorpio is all about conviction, all about the truth, all about authenticity. So expect that. On Saturday, we have now Venus in Virgo trining Saturn. So all of this week, everything coming to light, everything that you're alchemizing, everything that you're learning and transforming yourself, and the decisions that you're making, and everything, all of that is getting a very stabilizing influence by Saturn. So you get to really firm it up. What you're creating can last a very long time, more than 6 months, more, okay, because once this is like the last little bit of Capricorn too. So Capricorn is really working hard to firm up and stabilize, transform, philosophize that area of your life before Jupiter and Saturn move on. Pluto's going to stay there for a couple of years more, but this is a big push for all the Capricorn energies. And if you're Capricorn, Sun, Moon, or Rising, it's all about you. Even more so, it's your identity, your emotional. Okay, I'm digressing again. Okay, so Sunday the 25th, we have the Sun in now Scorpio conjuncting Mercury retrograde in Scorpio. So now this is a huge, big spotlight on something that you are really meant to take a look at, something that you are really meant to see for the purpose of cleaning out your closet. I would never diss my own mama just to get recognition. Okay, but seriously, whatever the deep, dark secret is, whatever the baggage is, whatever was controlling you obsessively, whatever you would maybe even obsess about, you're ready to let that go. You're ready to get rid of that baggage. You don't have to carry it anymore. It's not what you came here to be. It's not what you came here to feel. Sad, depressed, obsessive, paranoid, jealous, envious, vengeful. You did not incarnate here to feel those feelings. You incarnated here to feel glory and love and integrity and strength and truth and honesty and praise and joy. So take a look on Sunday. I don't think you can miss it. I don't think with all this energy, I don't think you can miss it. But in case you're trying to evade it, lean into this energy. Set your own mind to say, okay, whatever it is, I kind of already feel like I know, whatever. I'm going to be open to it. I'm going to try and let this go. I'm going to try and, steer and orient myself. You have to want what's best for yourself. And that's why I'm so grateful for you guys, because you guys, and especially super grateful for all of my patrons on Patreon, they're taking all of everything that I say super, super seriously, and they're trying, and all you need is to try, and the universe is meeting you halfway, and all that you need will come into your life, whether it's through me in the classes, or whether it's through other people, or the people you meet in your neighborhood, or the whatever it is. Universe will put more assist in your path to help you achieve that exalted state of being. So I don't know, remember what I was. I think that was like the whole week. Yeah, Venus moves into Libra next Tuesday, but I'll talk about that next Monday. Let's move on into the psychic report. Okay, so the psychic report, there's been so much. There's been so much that I've actually had a little bit of a physical sickness, and that was more around the new moon in Libra. More prophetic dreams, and this is why the title is Shocking Dreams of Venus, because I was told I got the information that you guys are going to have information, that you guys are going to get more information through your dreams. So really make sure that you are getting good sleep, quality sleep, and setting yourself up, not eating, 3 hours before bed, staying very hydrated throughout the day, and I'm not going to be all lecture happy here, but with caffeine stays in your system like 20 hours or something. So try to I know this is so hard, but try to cut off any coffee, green tea, or what have you, maybe by 1 o'clock or something, because that could stay in your system and have, it'll interfere with your sleep schedule and your sleeping, because the better rest that your physical body gets, you're going to wake up more refreshed. And when you're astral traveling a lot, or if you're, that's what I did. I was time traveling, and time traveling, you time travel with your astral body, not with your physical body. Ouch. Just imagining that, ouch, that feels like that would just hurt so much. So that when you come back, it does take a toll on your physical body, and you feel it. You actually feel it in your physical self. So you will be astral traveling more, you will be growing, and that's how I have the Patreon tiers stacked up. The first tier is you're connecting with me. So if you're connecting with me in these readings, if any of my readings have resonated with you and our connection is built up and stronger, that first tier, it's building that connection even more strong and enjoying that connection. And then as the tiers go up, it's more you learning your energy work and being able to do more yourself. So that's why they're structured the way they're structured. But we do the energy work in these videos, in these readings, and it's helpful to alchemize, because when you take in these vibrations, it changes the level of vibration in yourself. And when I explain what's happening in your life, and I explain what this is and I explain what that is, and the guided messages that I get, it's through that connection with you. And that's why I say time spirals. Time isn't really real. It's not linear. Because how are you and I connecting when I pre-record a video and then you're watching and you're feeling the same thing? That happens too. Okay, I'm digress in more little psychic stories. But what I want to say is that you're meant to, if you're here on my YouTube and you're watching this, you probably have latent psychic ability to some extent. And so I'm not saying like everyone's got to develop it to be some hands-on healer or Reiki master or anything like that. I'm saying that you want to develop that so that you can at least control your own energies. And when you control your own energies, you really control your life. You control your world. You control the whole environment around you. And that is priceless, because if you look around, people cannot control themselves and they're miserable and they're sad and they're, it's a very helpless, victimized place to be. And that's why I'm so proud of everyone on my YouTube, everyone on Patreon, everyone on my Instagram, because we're all here in the same vibration and wanting love, wanting truth, wanting integrity with sincerity. And the more you reach for that, like I said, the cosmos supports that. And so this is a week where I'm telling you, a lot of you are going to have very prophetic dreams for your own life. And that's what's been, when did I start talking about that? When I've been having prophetic dreams, and it's really interesting. It's like an energetic tone. The energetic tone of what I dream at night tells me what my energetic tone is going to be for the next day, and sometimes specific things and people and said things that are said and stuff. So it's interesting. So so get good sleep. Hold on, I'm trying to remember everything. I was really great about writing them all down, and I haven't been so great about writing them down. I'm sorry. Okay, I'm going to keep going. Let's jump into the tarot report. And I'm actually feeling like I want to do what I do in my weeklies. That's just what I'm feeling. So that's what we're going to go with. I usually do one of my Moonology, and that's what I've been doing lately. And then I've been using, this is my most psychic deck. I don't know why it just is, my Radiant Wise. And I've been clarifying with my Rider Die, Rider Waite. And if you are going to be in tarot talk, the next tarot talk, then you want to use the Rider Waite, because I'm introducing how to, like, all 78 tarot cards, and it will work with this Rider Waite. So please try to have the Rider Waite for tarot talk. Oh, so, okay, again, hold on. Now she's giving me more. So this week, the dreams that you have, the visions that you have, even waking dreams, waking visions, it is going to be very closely connecting with Venus. And it's really interesting because she's giving me a lot about Venus in Virgo. And like for psychic energy work, it's really actually very, very helpful. And actually, when I'm recording this Sunday, the 18th, Venus in Virgo is opposing Neptune in Pisces. So that is, whenever there's an opposition, you want to find balance. You want to find balance, and Venus in Virgo wants to be very particular, very precise, and Neptune in Pisces just like, very porous, very daydreamy, very, can be very spiritual, very creative. However, this week with Venus in Virgo, she's giving me some sight that there's a psychic energy there. So look at your chart and look at where Venus is in, and look at the aspects Venus is making. Look at Virgo. Look at any house, where Virgo is, and any planets in that Virgoan house. Because especially Monday, Wednesday, Saturday, probably actually this whole week, sleep with a notebook beside your bed, because it's one of the easier ways that your own intuitive abilities, your own psychic abilities. And really, and I say this in the very first practical magic about psychic ability, is that psychic ability and being psychic, it's just, it's knowing, it's having such a supreme relationship with yourself. So it's like the better you know yourself, the better you take care of yourself, the more self-aware you are. It's really like the absolute mastery of self-control and being able to understand your own psychic ability and control your psychic ability and controlling your energy work and doing energy work. So dreams is a way to, is like a very ubiquitous training ground for that, is when people begin to explore their dreams. So she's really given me a lot of the dreams, a lot of the astral traveling, because not only is it astral traveling, sometimes it's actual psychology work where not every single dream you're astral traveling. Some dreams are like a biological, reaction because you ate a Subway sandwich or you ate something before bed or whatnot. So let's go ahead and get Moonology for it. Okay, don't let your past hold you back. And you and your loved ones are safe. This is interesting. This is very interesting when this one comes out. Take a look at that. You and your loved ones are safe, and don't let your past hold you back. If you've been obsessing, or if you obsess about safety, about control, about helicoptering, that's kind of what I feel that is for someone. A Mercury retrograde in Scorpio could be a hyper focus. Oh, did I say that we're in Tarot Report? Tarot Report. I'm sorry. We're in the Tarot Report. Okay. So if Scorpio is making you kind of paranoid or kind of possessive or obsessive, you're okay. Everyone else is okay. Everyone's on their own journey. Everyone's on their own soul's growth, soul's mission, soul's path in their own incarnation. So you don't really have to worry about anyone else. I know that still sounds dark, but it's the truth. Everyone's going to be okay in the end. We all will die. All of our bodies will expire. So if that's going to happen anyway, you have to trust. You have to trust in what you know. You have to trust in your spirituality. That everyone's going to be okay in the end. Everyone already is okay. I'm already okay. You're already okay. Everyone that you love is already okay. Even if they're going down a very dark path. And you just see that the train's about to crash. That's their path. That's their journey. That's their lesson. Dang it. Oh man, that fell on the floor. It's unrequited love, and let your friends help you. This is weird. This is a very weird kind of a reading. Unrequited love. There's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going, and let your friends help you. Ask for and accept support from others. Weird. Let's see what this is about. Let's take a look. Let's do, and then this is what this is. I do the two spreads. I do a life frequency, like something going on in the life, and then I do a love frequency, a love tone spread. For you and your loved ones are safe, and don't let your past hold you back. Tell me about this. You and your loved ones are safe, and then don't let your past hold you. Again on the floor. Who is this? It's the other person. Whenever they land on the floor, for me, it's always the other person. 7 of Swords. Oh, I'm holding these in reverse. I'm going to put it in reverse because that's how it came out. Knight of Cups in reverse. And then the 6 of Staves upright. I feel like someone's benefiting from this. Someone's benefiting. Let's get one more. There's something about holiday plans. Something about holiday plans is working to someone's benefit. Like whatever, I wonder what your holiday, think about your holiday plans. Something is, ooh, King of Wands. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius does not have to be. Judgment at the bottom of this deck. Someone is totally winning with this. Something didn't work out. Something didn't work out. It's almost like something that you wanted didn't work out. Whether it was someone you wanted to date with this Knight of Cups, some job that you wanted, some family plans or some plans, holiday plans, it didn't work out, but it is to your benefit and to someone else's benefit. This could be part of the surprise that you get this week, that this could even be sort of like a second chance coming back around that's even better because of how conditions have changed since it didn't work out. Oh, that's right, we had that at the bottom of the deck. This full moon on Halloween is going to be chock full of surprises. Like, that's the only thing that we can expect is the unexpected, because it'll be conjunct Uranus. Uranus, excuse me, I heard you correct me in your mind. Seven of Swords. Seven of Swords. Page of Pentacles. Gosh, why do I feel like someone is kind of like skipping for joy? Page of Pentacles, Seven of Swords here. I'm getting Houdini. I'm getting it's either you love Harry Houdini or you went through a Harry Houdini phase where you were super into it and watching things and reading books. I'm actually getting Harry Houdini. Someone here is really lucky. Someone here is actually sort of Jupiterian. They have a Jupiter influence. They're a Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mars, North Node, Jupiter, or they have Jupiter aspects, Jupiter conjunct Sun, Moon, Jupiter conjunct Ascendant. Someone here is lucky. Someone here is very lucky. I don't think it's you. I think this is someone. Okay, let's keep going. I'm sorry, I don't think it's you. You know what I mean? I'm just saying. Let's take a look at the Knight of Cups in reverse. Ooh, this must be some Mercury retrograde and Scorpio stuff. This is very intriguing. Tell me about the Knight of Cups in reverse. I had to slow down for this a little bit. I'm only going to take the Devil. It's didn't let it go. I'm getting that catnip. This is it could even be that someone wants it more even though it didn't work out, or even because they were rejected, or they did something like that, or even though it didn't work out, they never let it go. You and your loved ones are safe. Don't let your past hold you back. Okay, this is interesting. This is out, this feels far, like out of the United States or out of your home country. I'm getting for someone, hold on. I'm getting for someone that some romance or some deal or something didn't work out because they were doing what's best for the family. And even though it didn't work out, it wasn't forgotten about, it wasn't let go. And something worked out anyway. Something changed, or things are different now. Conditions changed. Let's see what it is. Let's see the Six of Wands. Shocking dreams of Venus. Ooh, again on the floor. Queen of Cups. Interesting. You were waiting for this person. Someone was waiting for someone to make up their mind. And they do. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising. And now it's like they're very confident in their decision. They just did not know before. They could not make up their mind before. They had to search their heart. They had to really... Oh, that's dark. Someone had to die. For someone, not everyone, I'm getting this energy of, I know now what really matters. You know, like after someone dies, you go through this whole life thing and you just care about what really matters. And it's sad. I'm getting that too, that there was this grief period where you wish you spent more time with them and less time with things that don't really matter. So now this person knows. The death didn't have to be for all of you, but there's like that energy of it. I know it really matters now, and I'm confident. This person's very confident now. Let's take a look at Mr. King of Wands. And this could still be, let me see, 2 cups, 2 wands, 1 sword, 1 pentacle, 1 major arcana. This is the mind and it's the heart. Let's take a look at this King of Wands. This is the other person, not so much you, the other person. Queen of Pentacles, another person. This King of Wands. Fire and earth make lava. Lava here. Got some lava. Actually, I feel some of you, this is business. This is good business. This is groundedness, fertility, stability, team player, smart decisions, long-term decisions. And this is the marketing, the publicity, the sizzle. This is the sizzle. This is the steak. This is the sizzle. This is the steak. I used to tell my sister that it's the sizzle, not the steak. This is a pair. Like this would draw in people. This is very charismatic, very confident, very charismatic. This draws in the people. This is the product. This is the quality product. So if this is business, and for some of you it is, you didn't do this because of family. There was you and your loved ones or loved ones. You have loved ones, you had love, it was something like that. So maybe you even skipped out on it, or maybe they skipped out on it, someone else. And you don't know, you probably didn't have like a real reason, or maybe it was, but this was kind of hijacked. This feeling, they either didn't let themselves feel their intuition, they kind of cut that off, and they were just a slave to duty, responsibility. But they kind of grew from Knight of Cups to Queen of Cups, closer to make a decision, and then confidence, and now you and your loved ones are safe. Don't let your past hold you back. So let the baggage go. I really feel like this would work out so well for business. Yeah, it could, for some of you, this is a business deal coming back around. And I'm just telling you that your other person, if your other person said no, it's not the right, you didn't know any, all I'm getting from you is Queen of Pentacles, that you put your head down and you just worked on your craft, your project, your skill, your whatever you do best, whatever and you could have built yourself up into your own little thing, your own little world, your own little kingdom over here. But this is all them. This is like all of them. So you could have needed this or wanted this kind of a counterpart, someone that would be more, I'm really getting marketing, publicity, very, very confident, knows a lot of people. Interesting. Well, now you know that the reason why they said no, or the reason why it didn't go before, was family. Their family concerns, their own karma with that. So that's your life frequency, though. That's interesting. Being able to move towards what your heart really wants is so this week, Mercury on Monday, today that you're seeing this, Mercury retrograde opposing Uranus retrograde can come back around. That very thing can come back around. You can hear news about it. They can get back in contact with you. This is even that resurrection energy. That Mars squaring Jupiter could just be a little frustrating because they might not be ready quite yet, but you're hearing from them, or it's like good news. That was interesting. Okay, let's take a look at this unrequited love and let your friends help you. Let's figure out this mystery. Yeah, okay. Oh, 5 of Wands with the 10 of Cups. And it did come out like totally like that too, but I'm going to put it upright. We're going to put it upright. We're going to put it upright. Seven of Cups. Man, this is totally, where was it? Get one more for this unrequited love. Thank you for not going off the table. Oh my gosh. Again, that 7 of Swords. Hierophant, Hanged Man, and the 5 of Cups. It's a big deal. That's a big deal. There's the unrequited love. Thank you. Thank you. So, let your friends help you. That's really interesting. I mean, this is very clearly a change of perspective from that sorrow, from that regret, from what didn't work out, from maybe even that unrequited love, and a firming up of a spiritual belief or that inner system of spiritually governing your life. Let's take a look at the 10 of Cups and the 5 of Staves. Interesting. Oh. The 9 of Pentacles with the 4 of Pentacles. So someone wanted to be single a little bit longer. Someone wanted to sow your wild oats. This is kind of funny. This might be a timing issue. Someone wants to be with someone when someone else wants to stay single, but then when they're ready to be with you, you want to stay single. And because there's this conflict, there's this inner conflict. I mean, it's almost like you meet your soulmate too early. And you're like, I want to go see what's out there. Type energy. It could also be financial. It could also be financial where you don't want to merge. You know, you don't want to merge everything. Let your friends help you. You could be not talking about this to anyone too. Let's take a look at the Four of Staves, the celebration, this happy home. Dang. Look at that. Look at the star. Look at the star. Yeah, you're going to get over this little Five of Wands. Some of you could even be sort of feathering your nest and making your home the most beautiful, healing sanctuary on planet Earth for yourself. That's nice. Or there could be something nice. Some of you, I'm seeing a package coming in. I'm seeing a package coming in for someone but it's for the home. It's for the home. You're getting like an aromatherapy diffuser with lights, or you're getting one of those lamps for like the winter. If you live somewhere and it's winter and it's all dark and depressing, you're getting one of those sun lamps, or you're getting plants, or you're something for the home, and it's coming in this week and it's really helping you. Really good for you. Let's take a look at the Seven of Cups. Well, that was kind of interesting. The way she fell out. I should have called it. I knew we were going to get the High Priestess. Dag nabbit. Oh, I heard that time. High Priestess with the Seven of Cups. So, this is so interesting. This is really interesting. I'm just getting so much of this. Let your friends help you. Ask for and accept support from others. Oh, that could be this. Letting someone help you with home, with creating that sanctuary, or, you know, if someone does get you a gift for home, don't reject it. Don't just, you know, accept gracefully help and love for your home. Thank you. Okay, she just gave it to me. This is your astral traveling. This is you astral traveling. This is your dreams. This is like your actual dreams that you're having. You're going to have visions. You're going to see a lot in your own dreams. And this could even be waking visions, where you kind of get into that hypnotic state as you're looking out the window, and you kind of just, you know, you get into when you get into that hypnotic state, like when you're at school and you're not paying attention and you're looking out the window and you kind of just daydream. When you get into that mode, that brainwave state, it allows these things to kind of come through. So some of you will be waking and sleeping, some of you just waking, some of you just sleeping. I'm going to do these one by one. The Five of Cups. Tell me about, the Devil. The Five of, very dark. Look at dark colors. Inky. This is the unrequited love. This was a test. The unrequited love was a test. Tell me about the Hanged Man, please. The Hanged Man. I almost wanted to come out. Bitterness. Bitter. Very bitter. That's immediately what I'm getting with the Five of Swords. Bitter. Someone had to alchemize those bitter feelings of unrequited love. This is so interesting. Let me just take a look at this Hierophant. Hierophant. Tell me more about this Hierophant. Page of Cups. An apology. Awkward. Oh, okay, hold on. She's saying it's an expression. It's an expression. It could be like an expression of how you feel or how someone feels, but it can also be like an actual expression that someone says. There's something about the friends thing, though. Friends are going to help in some way, shape, and form. It could be facilitating messages between you two. It could be that the friends talk to you, then they talk to them, and sort of help bridge understanding between you two. Sorry, I just like playing with my little... help bridge understanding between you two. Let me get another energy for... what do I want here? Give me a second. No, I will use this. I want another energy for... I want to specifically get for the Five of Wands. Tell me about the Five of Wands, please. Oops. Oh man, King of Swords. Dang. That's kind of cold. Oh, but Lovers at the bottom of the deck, but kind of cold. I'm not gonna lie, that's kind of cold. Someone made a little bit of a cold decision here. I'm getting that it was really not personal. This unrequited love, it really was not personal. It's something about it didn't make sense at the time. At the time, it didn't make sense at the time. At the time, it didn't make sense for them or you at the time. But there needed to be some healing at home first. And there is something about maybe even someone's intuition, psychic abilities needed to be more developed. Or even just your intuition, your human intuition needed to be more developed. Other things had to happen first. This all down here with all of this is someone's energy that had to be, I feel like it's a separate person from what we found above. All of this is a whole separate energy of getting over rejection, getting over bitterness, having a different perspective on the situation and not being ruthless, and this is not King of Swords. This is someone else. The King of Swords is the one who did the rejecting. This upper over here is who did the, oh shoot, I didn't save the other spread. Sorry guys. I'm actually going to put this one away and I'm going to get a different spread for you guys so that I can take a picture of it. So this King of Swords, all this over here is the one who did the rejecting. I wanted to see what was out there, wanted to see other people maybe. But I feel like deep down did know that there was only one, that it was you, or that for you it was them. Needed some more time, needed to heal, needed to... Oh, thank you. She's telling me get it. Because remember, psychic ability is just like kind of like the height of self-mastery. I mean, I feel like Bruce Lee could have, if he wanted to, he could have gone in that direction because he was so like self-masterful. But there was some sort of self-mastery with this here too. Getting to know themselves better. And intuitively feeling that there are options, but I'll show you. Let's take a look at the Seven of Cups. Seven of Wands. It was another seven. maintaining your spot on the high ground. This is one winner above all these other competitors. A lot of options. There's one that stands out. This person has the one that you rejected, or if you were rejected by this person, you stand out still among all of the choices and all of the options. So this could be a week where that comes back around. You hear about that? That kind of, gets the fires get stoked again. But just so you know, energetically, I told you I was right. That's intuitively known. That's intuitively felt. Yeah, there's other options. Yeah, I could say single. Boom. There's a competitive advantage here with the Seven of Wands too. So there's that. And still again, let's put this away and then I will get you guys, I'm feeling like extremely energetically generous today. We'll do a third spread. We'll do a Celtic cross. We'll just see what comes up for the Celtic cross. And then that's how we get you guys like an outcome in the future environment. And then that is what I will have the picture of at the end of this meeting. Okay, there's the Seven of Swords. So I'm going to put all these cards away. I just like to do this evenly distributed, and I like to show you this is all like on the same recording. Putting these over here. And so this last spread may be about what we've talked about with that business thing coming back together, or that love thing coming back together. It might be something totally different. Let's see, shall we? I only feel one good shuffle. Cutting into 3, and here we go for our first layer. Okay, bottom of the deck, 9 of Pentacles, Strength, and the 4 of Cups. Over there. Okay, your overall, this is definitely the rejection. This is definitely the single rejected energy, and then the strength to keep the faith, to keep believing. Someone's in love here. Someone's in love with someone that wants to stay single. If it's not single, it's like independent or like unattached. That's my single girl, single girl card of the tarot. That's the Bachelor or the Bachelorette. And it could also be someone that just doesn't want responsibility, to be responsible for anyone else. Because that's someone that can only like financially afford to keep themselves, to take care of themselves. So if they're not looking to take care of other people, because they have to work even harder, and it could be like that too. But energetically, what I'm feeling is that this person wanted to just be independent, like emotionally sort of independent, because this person likes their own stability. So there's an emotional responsibility that they could have been resisting, a financial responsibility they could have been resisting. This feels good. Let's go ahead and cut into 3 and the second layer. This hasn't happened in kind of a long time, where I get the same card from both decks in the same position. It happens more in personal readings, to be honest, but you've seen me shuffle and do this whole thing, so double justice. Interesting, some of the same cards from before too. Oh. And double Ace of Cups. 10 of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck, the Fool, everything's gonna be okay with the Fool, and the 5 of Wands. So your other overall energy is a little bit of inner conflict of sort of, it's almost like you're playing devil's advocate with yourself about taking this leap of faith and really committing to a person for the long term. This is really interesting. This is like someone wants to commit for the long term. Someone else has reservations. But someone's holding out little, what's it called? Holding out a torch, holding a flame for you, or you, them, however that's working. So the root base of this, what this is really all about, we have the Queen of Pentacles and the Nine of Swords. So this is the Minor Arcana, and this is a court card. So I'm feeling like someone, this is almost like someone took some, like they were supposed to turn in something to the kingdom, something to the high court, and they like shaved a little off the top. You know, they kind of, and they're stressing about when the queen's going to find out. Is what I'm feeling with that. It could also be the Queen of Pentacles stressing, but she hasn't done anything to feel, you know, stressing about. I feel like this is someone else stressing about the Queen of Pentacles. Something about what they did. Anxiety. Like a lot of mental anxiety. Like, oh, what did I do? What did I do? How did this, you know, that kind of thing. That's interesting. Okay, the recent past, this energy's already popped, but you can still kind of feel it. We have the Four of Pentacles, oh sorry, double Four of Pentacles too, and the Page of Swords. So someone's still creeping. Someone's still watching your Instagram, your Facebook, your, what else is there? I always want to say tweeter. It's not Twitter, it's Twitter. It's your tweeter. And your social media, your online profiles, what you're doing. There's still, you know, if you're checking in at places, if you're there, that's still there. They're still watching. You guys are probably still watching each other. Because this person, they have the reservation about making that commitment, about building for the future. But because there's inner conflict, they're still there energetically, you know, even if they're not making any physical decisions. So, and then what's going on like right now, there's something very heavy here with this Justice energy because it's crossed by the Eight of Swords and the High Priestess. So this is really, really heavy. There's something legal. There's something... There's some bigger machination. There's some bigger court of justice. There's some bigger legal process that has to happen or take place. And I actually, oh, I did it again. I don't have it near me. I have to really, do I have anything else? What do I have? Hold on, I'm trying to feel for all of my cards now. What's this? Oh, okay. I'll take it. I want to clarify this Eight of Swords because this is like, I can't do anything. My hands are tied. Tell me about the Eight of Swords. Ooh, thank you. Okay, the Two of Swords. But look at what happened. The King of Swords and the Ace of Swords. So there really is something to be done. There is something that can happen. Tell me about the High Priestess, please. Oh, more swords. Oh my God. The Ten of Swords, the Nine of Swords again, and the Tower. Jeez Louise. My goodness gracious. To clarify this High Priestess. Someone is fearing the absolute worst. And it connects with someone is fearing that something is going to totally, some horrible, someone's really afraid of some horrible thing happening. Like horrible thing happening. And it does have to do with justice. Someone is really afraid that justice will not be done, that there will not be something that, like their justice won't be done. Or that they're trying to do something and it won't go through or it won't happen or it'll be kicked back. There's something there. But the next energy that you can expect is the Sun and the Six of Cups. Happiness, good news, beauty, soulmate energy. So if this is business, this is like you're so afraid that like you're going to get sued and you're not going to be able to work with someone else, or something's going to fall through, some disaster is going to happen, and then you can't enter into a legal agreement with someone else. If this is love, I already explained that. So whatever it is, if it's love or business, and I tend to kind of focus there, it's going to be okay. This is just mental anxiety. There's a lot of mental anxiety. This air has to be cleared here. This air has to be cleared. Clarifying the High Priestess. This is someone's subconscious. You or them, someone's really tweaking out. But it's all going to be okay. It's all going to be okay. Where you are now, the role that you're currently playing is the King of Pentacles and the Ace of Cups. So you're probably in a bit of a more stable energy, and you may be trying to not get too excited because this Ace of Cups is like overflowing with love, overflowing with happiness, overflowing with this excitement, overflowing with a lot of positive emotional feeling. But there's the King of Pentacles here who's not going to let anything kind of like, they're not going to run away with that, so I feel like you're doing well, keeping it cool. How other people see you is the Five of Cups and the Three of Cups. So there's some regret here. There's something about friendships. There might even be like a regret of, let me see. It depends on who you are in the situation. Because you could be the Queen of Pentacles, you could be the King of Pentacles. It depends on who you are. But this could be the person who said no to the friendship, who said no, who did the rejecting, and they feel bad about that. They feel like, God, I wish I didn't do that, or oh, I wish I could have just stayed friends, or oh, I wish I would have kept in touch. That's really what it feels like. Like if it's business, I wish I would have kept in touch, or I wish it didn't kind of end like that, or that's okay. It's going to be okay. Now, if you are the one rejected, they see you as definitely sad about being rejected. But with the Three of Cups, you have your own people, you have your own friends, you have your own family, you have your own circle. So you kind of go and retreat into that. Your hope, fear, or opportunity. We do have the King of Wands with this double Four of Pentacles. Where was the other Four of Pentacles? Oh. So this is the person who's watching you. This is one of the people involved is a Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, who hasn't stopped watching the situation. This could be the person who, it could go both ways. It could be either or. That does not have to be those signs and those placements, but it's this person who's very confident, fiery. This is probably the other person. I really feel like you're this Queen of Pentacles, maybe this King of Pentacles. In some cases, it'll be your inner masculine and inner feminine, very, very stable, solid, secure. Oh, that came up in that last reading, the lava, the King of Wands and the Queen of Pentacles. So this could be a business associate that still keeps an eye on you, a business person that still keeps an eye on you, still follows you, and that's the opportunity, or it's the hope here. But it connects with that, so I think it's the opportunity. Thank you, she's confirming it for me. It's not the hope, because this Four of Pentacles energy connects over that Page of Swords. Now your outcome is the Ace of Cups with the Two of Pentacles. So let's go ahead, and it connects down with the King of, this could be a separate person too. This could even be someone in your environment. It's either the role you're playing, or this is some prominent person in your environment. You could be the Queen of Pentacles, and you can have a financial backer coming through who's very endeared to your situation, or yeah. Let's take a look at the Two of Pentacles, please. It's very busy. This popped up and then it popped back over. Death, change, transformation. So it's an end to being very busy, being an end to being like having to juggle so many different things, and getting to prioritize this. Whatever this guy got going on, this King of Pentacles, that's the industry. That's the focus. It's very emotional. You might be changing jobs. You might be, there's that resurrection, and I have to take it because it's here again. And I have to take that because it's on the board again. Wow. And we have the Six of Cups and the Five of Staves, which ropes in the happiness here, and which ropes in, pardon my reach, the overall energy. So this actually goes forward because of this past life connection, this endearment. There's an endearing energy here where someone becomes a priority. And this, in your future environment, a major priority, a major competitive advantage with the Seven of Wands and the Five of Swords. With this Mercury retrograde in Scorpio plus this Mars retrograde in Aries I really have to just slow it down. Never. I'm kidding. I do have to slow it down. Sorry. So I really feel for this week, all's well that ends well. There's something coming back from the past. You're going to get some shocking news, revelations after some stress. You know, it wasn't the right time. Other things had to happen. There's still some stress about some legalities. Look over contracts. And I would probably delay anything contractual until after Mercury goes direct, unless it's something you've done before. At the very least, after Mercury's gone direct. So this is a coming together, a reuniting for a business contract. Business talks open up again, or love, marriage, partnership of some kind. Very strong, like Libra energy too with this Justice energy. And I am getting Libra because I'm getting, like, we have two scales here. And I'm seeing the glyph of Libra. So this is very heavily partnership based. And it was something that someone rejected in the past. And it's all being resolved. It's all moving forward. So have a great week, you guys. Really get some great quality sleep as well. If you're looking for a psychic reading, I really recommend checking them out. The link is in the description box below. I'm also on Patreon. There are all the different tiers, so check those out. And remember, everything is as you are guided. As you are guided. That's the most important thing for me when I talk about Patreon, is that it's got to be in your own divine timing. So, you know, it's there. I'm here. So, you know, it's not, you know, going anywhere. Hop on, hop off, toggle up, toggle down. It's all good. And I'm happy to support you in your spiritual adventure. It's a huge honor for me, really. So have a great week, you guys. I love you. And I'm sending you all of the very best photons. And I hereby adjourn this meeting. Mwah.